Adapting the animal-based diet as a blueprint of how we eat and how we cook at home made the biggest difference in 2025. Just in my diet, not just in my digestion, not just in my body, but also just making it so easy, removing a lot of food noise. Jake loves it. Like, if you are just in a lull, in a struggle of what am I doing with my weeknight dinners, I need inspo. Let me just give you like a little rundown of how this works because it's so good. And I also just started seeing a holistic doctor who is such a fan of it. So now I'm just feeling like all the affirmation that I need. Also, if you want to know like the science behind it, listen to Paul Salamino on Spotify because I'm not good at regurgitating facts. I feel like everybody thinks chicken and salad is just like light, gonna be good for you. Wrong. Leafy greens are actually really hard for our body to digest, and they're also not that nutrient dense compared to root vegetables. We basically eat sweet potatoes with every single meal. It's just a good base for anything. And I used to not like them, but it's all in like what you do to them, how you make them. We like to make them a little crispy in the air fryer. With chicken and poultry, those animals are not easy for us to digest because they eat a lot of soy and wheat. So I don't eat and prioritize a lot of things with gluten, soy. Nuts are a big thing. I used to put nut butter in my yogurt bowls every single day. I started with peanut butter, then I went to almond butter thinking, oh, that's more healthy. That caused so much inflammation and bloating in me. Like, seriously, when I cut it out, and I hated to cut it out because I love a good nut butter, my bloating, gone. If the yogurt bowl isn't filling you up, it's probably because you're doing like a non-fat or a 2% fat, and that's also not the best. You just want to eat it as naturally occurring as it comes. Also for milk, switching from like skim milk or almond milk to a whole milk, but an A2 whole milk so that it's easier to digest. So good and so much better. Like, why are we lying to ourselves about nut milk? So the protein of choice in an animal-based diet is going to be any sort of beef. There's 1,000 ways to prepare ground beef, so I really don't get sick of it. We do Greek meatballs. If we want it to taste like a taco bowl, then we'll do a taco seasoning on it. If it's burger night, you can do it with some onions, some mushrooms, that with your sweet potatoes, put a little mustard, whatever condiments you love. And it's so much more satiating and satisfying than eating a stupid salad. I think it's easy to implement. It makes grocery shopping a breeze. It makes meal planning a breeze. I'm not saying I eat like this 24/7. On the weekends, I'm gonna get a pasta if I'm in the mood too. But I know that if I want my body to feel its best, sugars, preservatives, seed oils, etc. are not gonna do that for me. I wish I did this a long time ago. I was just afraid to do it before our wedding, but I have seen nothing but good come out of this, and I highly recommend.